Hello? Hello there. Good here and now. Welcome to part 2 of this three-day fast and one video a day, journal entry or whatever. So like, I don't know, a bit more than 48 hours right now. Time is like 00, so midnight. Don't know. Around there. The good day. Slow start. Bit better than yesterday. Overall, I would say, but I think I finished quite strong, and I didn't do everything I wanted. Distracted by like things you need to do, not what you feel like you want to do and quote want and need to do. But no, it was a decent day. Nothing special. Wrote down some good, interesting things, I think. Let's call it today's quote or today's wisdom, or useful term, or I don't know, whatever. I don't have a name for it right now. We'll see. If we continue this, maybe we'll find a good name. It's let's call like my fucking have a name for it even. I don't know, 3 terms, just self-improvement, self-love, and self-mastery as like 3 areas of importance, at least for me. Self-improvement, that I put, the training, stretching, different types of training, some yogic practices. I suppose put probably meditation. It's like meditation and prayer goes a bit on self-love too, for me. Journaling, then self-love, do some hot and cold, some sauna and cold plunge and ice showers, reading, self-care like washing and doing your hair and some beard oil, this type of stuff that makes you feel good. And self-mastery, avoiding stuff like, bad foods, substances, and not only avoidance. I think this is quite important. I think Marcus Aurelius touched on this. I won't quote him because I don't know the quote, but he said something similar, that it's like harder or stronger to do something in moderation than to like avoid it. And I know this because I've been addicted to quite a few things. Nicotine, I mean, who isn't addicted at least somewhat to caffeine, smoked a lot, weed, drinking was never really a big problem, but you know, it's like when I drink, at least previously, it's been hard to, it's not one fucking beer. It's not two either. So to be able to indulge without, overdoing it, not only to just like, I don't do this ever again. That's almost easier. It's like, because with nicotine, I said never again, and I've kept that, and it's quite easy. But sometimes when you're like taking a break, you wanna, perhaps it's a birthday or something, and you're gonna drink, and to have that, I'll drink on my birthday, and only like I'll have a beer to dinner or a glass of whiskey after, or something like that. To be able to do something, but in moderation. So that's, part of self-mastery, I suppose. In my case, at least. Yeah, like this, fasting. Not eating for 3 days. And I must say, I just took a shower before filming this. Did some stretching also, but before that shower, I was hungry. It's not like, not been that hungry before, but it's like, I've done, 1 day fasts, 24-hour fast quite a few times, a bit more like 30 hours or whatever. And plus I haven't done too much activity. I haven't really been outside and done stuff like this, been mostly at home, so that makes it a bit easier. But I could imagine you want to do fucking 2 days without eating, and you're gonna train and stuff like that, and that's gonna be hard. I've skipped training this time. Perhaps next time. Have some activity planned. Need to do some stuff for tomorrow outside. So hopefully I do that. But it's after 2 days, it's not the hardest thing I've had. Like today at night was like the only, like before I took that shower, was like the first real like, fuck, I need food. Like I might quit this. I'm that hungry. So still it was hard, but we made it. We here. And I did some, at least, say what you're gonna do for the next day. I did some work on that lifetime bucket list, wrote down some things, some travel locations and stuff like that. And I have, some mountains to climb, some places to trek and hike. Just overall, some countries to visit. And then some, like, I want to do a backflip before I die. Can't die without having ever done a standing backflip. Then my life would not be complete. I'd rather just no, this doesn't really have anything to do with the fast, I suppose, but so I've tried a lot of these like monk mode or 60-day challenges, And honestly, like I've said that I would do them, like probably fucking 10 times. I swear too much, but my bad. It's gonna be my problem. But like 10 times probably that I've said like monk mode, 2 months, 3 months, and it's just like it doesn't work for me at least. You know, maybe some, you know, Imengadzi popularized that at least for me, and it's like what he did, like 6 months monk mode, 6 months off. But I don't know, just that thing doesn't really work for me. Works for me more is like, you know, have like a set morning and night routine. Like morning, you know, wake up, I do cold plunge, prayer, meditate, get some sunlight, and you know, before I've done those things, not do like fucking go on your phone or anything. It's like it might take you 2 hours, because when you stand, especially with the cold plunge, you know, I can stare at that guy for 30 minutes, like just stand there with my fucking timer on one hand, just stare at the water. That's okay, but just like that's something. At least this is what works for me. Maybe monk mode works for you. Then nighttime, you know, prayer, meditation also, these are important. Journal, and stretch. Is there anything else? Don't even know my own routines. No, yeah, I'll wash face and arms at least. Legs, just yeah. But perhaps monk mode works well for you to do like 6 months intense, 6 months crazy. But that's not me. I prefer, you know, the dailies, daily promises, and daily things I do, and set like a goal, like I do this tomorrow or whatever. Or sometimes I do like 1 month. I did like 6 months without alcohol just recently, from New Year's till about a week ago. So I can do like stuff like that, but to have like 6 months I lock in and then I don't give a fuck, it doesn't really work for me. I prefer to keep it up, you know, my best, you know, and find balance. I think that's quite important, at least for me, you know, balance. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Guess my legs are going numb. I'm sitting on them, you know. I'll leave you with the thing I wrote down. Like, yeah, I'll just say, why? To be and become my best version of myself. For God, my family, and those lost souls like me who need not be lost. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great evening or great whatever time or and whatever you're doing, or whenever you are, wherever you are. And I'll see you next time. Peace.